All right, guys, let's get into this. We're going to go over my P365 XMacro. This is the unpumped version. I have a 407K on here and a TLR7 sub. This is a fun little gun to shoot. I have the manual safety version that's uncomped. It's a SiG. It has its issues. We'll go over those. So we'll just shoot it a little bit here. I have about 1,400-ish rounds through it, with about 100 being like good ammo, like Federal HST. So here we have one of the examples of what this gun has been doing, which is not ejecting the case, which I believe is from the ejector spring being bad, and it results in a double feed. This is not the first time that's happened. It's happened a bunch. I have videos on my channel of it happening. But overall, this is a very accurate, fun gun to shoot. I needed to probably replace the ejector spring on it. But we'll see here. So it's a very thin, easy to conceal gun. And that's why I don't like the manual safety model. If I were to get another one, I would not get it, but it's what they had when I went to go get it. It was slow. That was 207. I stopped carrying this gun about a year ago. Not a year ago, 6 months ago. I've had this gun for a year and a half. About 6 months ago, because of the feeding issues that you just saw. All right, let's run another one. All right, so now let's go to what I think is this gun's best quality, which is its accuracy. So I have about 10 yards or so. I have an IPSC target with a little dot in the A zone. And I'm just gonna stick 2 or 3. You can kind of see. Well, actually I'll switch ammo here. So I have, I think this is gold dot, 124 grain. And I'll pattern this. So that was a little bit high. Might not be zeroed for that. Let's see what this other ammo looks like. But I have hit shots on steel out to about 120 yards with this gun. Yeah, it just looks to be shooting a little bit high and then stringing left and right just a bit. And we'll go look at that target here in a bit. But with the problems with the gun, it's raining a little bit here, so that'll kind of bring out one of them. This finish will rust really easily. And of course, the other problem you saw already was double feeding. I don't think I'll be able to get it to do it again. So overall, I would not recommend somebody buying one of these. Definitely go buy a Glock 19 or similar. They're cool guns, but it's SiG, and I don't trust SiG. So do with that information what you will. That might have been jamming out of a bad magazine too. That's pretty hot and spicy. 147 gold dot. What was that? So this is another issue these guns have, is the ammo will dive, and I'm not exactly sure why. But that's just metal magazine problem, probably. The other issue that I don't like with these guns, or problem that I have with them, is they're just too small. Like, that's how much room I have for my support hand. So it's just, that's problematic. But for the other rest of the gun, it fits my hand decent, other than it being a little bit small, which of course, I have the largest backstrap on here. That's all I can really do. The lights, it's a nice, small, thin, compact package. If I could fix the reliability issues, it'd be a great gun. But it's SiG, so I don't trust it. So that's kind of what that is. You kind of got to do your own self-assessment. If reliability is really important to you, which it should be for a carry gun, don't get one of these. But they are a fun gun to just plink around with, although they're expensive for being a fun gun to just plink around with. So I will not be keeping this gun. for obvious reasons. There's a little bit of rust on it already, and like I wipe it down if it's out in the rain, so I don't like that. And it's a SiG, so if it breaks, if the trigger return spring breaks, the gun's bricked, which people have said that happens because of the way it's designed. And the trigger is okay, but it's nothing to write home about. So I would not recommend getting one. It's a personal preference thing, of course. Do your self-assessment weigh-in or whatever you want to do. But there's some information. I've shot the gun, like I said, that's probably 1,500 rounds now through it. So definitely not a durability test, but it's already having problems. So take that for what you will. All right, guys, thank you for watching, and check out the next video. Whatever you want to do with the channel. Like it if you liked the video, thumbs down if you didn't like the video, and see you guys later.